Hey, welcome to the Far Out Cinephile. I am your host, Vincent Zunza, and today I would like to talk to you about man's best friend, the dog. To be more specific, I'd like to talk about dogs in film. From the early classics like Old Yeller and Lassie, to the modern era with films like Marley and Me and Air Bud, our canine companions have always shared a special place with us on the silver screen. And it also means big box office bucks when going for the much sought-after youth market. A smart producer knows that when you give a dog a hat and some sunglasses and put them on a movie poster, that you're sure to hit gold. It's a dog's life indeed. And from the 1960s through the 70s, there was no more golden of a pooch than Higgins the dog. Remembered mostly for his roles as Benji and as Dog in Petticoat Junction, Higgins was trained by the infamous Frank Inn, who rescued him from an animal shelter as a puppy. Throughout the era, Higgins flew to fame like a powerful frisbee, winning a Patsy Award in 1967 and even being featured on the cover of TV Guide. Higgins was beloved by everyone who worked with him, but none as much as his lifelong trainer. Frank Inn actually wrote 2 poems dedicated to Higgins, titled My Little Brown Dog and My Gift to Jesus, which he wrote after Higgins' death in 1975. You can find both of those poems online on various sites dedicated to Higgins. And with that, I'm here to review a very obscure and strange entry into the Higgins catalog. Mooch Goes to Hollywood.
Mooch is here, watch out Hollywood, la-da-dee. Mooch has come here to stay. This town won't be the same again. Others may never quite succeed, Mooch will stay. She's a whole different breed. Best of
Mooch Goes to Hollywood is a classic tale of a starry-eyed young girl who naively goes to Hollywood to pursue a dream on the silver screen. However, the film differs from other girl pursues movie stardom stories in that, rather than ending, Mooch actually begins the film naked on all fours and biting down on a stick. You know, this is a kid's film. I apologize for that joke. From here on out, I will refrain from any sexual innuendo, as I fully expect this film to as well. Mooch begins to explore the Sunset Strip when we suddenly hear the voice of Zsa Zsa Gabor, who acts as Mooch's omnipresent guide throughout the movie.
Mooch, darling, this is Zsa Zsa. I can see you're new in this city, so let me give you some advice.
Just don't listen to her if you run into the cops, Mooch. Zsa Zsa leads Mooch down the street, and they arrive at it. God damn it. Alright, the deal's off, movie.
Keep your fur on,
Sex
Mooch.
jokes are back.
Ask Ricky, he'll tell you. No nudes is good nudes.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him pet you with that hand when he comes back out, Mooch. At least everyone in Hollywood isn't a freak.
Oh, I know this producer. He's holding a story conference.
It's one thing Colonel Sanders never told the public about his secret ingredient. bath salts. Zsa Zsa convinces Mooch that the best way to get her paw in the door of Hollywood stardom is to hook up with a dashing leading man. I like this doggy's style.
Mooch, you're wasting your time. Get into the brown derby.
No dogs allowed.
I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked.
It's Vincent Price.
Look, darling, there is someone to be seen with. It's Vincent Price. It's really Vincent Price.
I've seen this scene before. Wait a minute. Did the Dudley Moore and Bo Derek film 10 actually rip off Mooch Goes to Hollywood for that famous beach scene? Probably not, but there are some similarities. Both Bo Derek and Mooch are prime examples of beauty of their respective species, although in dog hotness, Mooch would definitely be a 70. Mooch hops into Vincent Price's car and puts on her best feminine wiles, and it seems like not even the king of whore can resist this pup.
Now that we've been formally introduced, Shaggy, you might as well sit up front with me.
Congratulations. You've made it. Oh, I'm afraid he's broke. Look at his car. Poor Vince.
Mooch is here, crowd and all aglow, wondering where, oh, where will they go? Hey, town, you've opened up your door. Going to a movie studio, going to play that Hollywood game. She'll even have her own analyst. Mooch has a dream. She's on her way now. You better watch out, Hollywood. When Mooch rides by the boy dog's side, Mooch is here. Mooch is here. Mooch is...
Hey, this isn't the Bark Factory. This is the Bel Air Pet Clinic. But I wouldn't worry, Mooch, because the price is always right.
Bob Barker reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Bye, buddy.
Never mind, it looks like this pussy has already been clipped. Vincent Price brings Mooch in to see the veterinarian, and it turns out he doesn't care about her at all and decides to leave her there all night, but Mooch will have none of it.
Oh, it's all right, honey. It's all right. You're going to have a good home. Look, I'll come and visit you now. How's that? Huh? Oh, now take it easy, sweetheart. Take it easy. I love you, but I can't keep you. No, now, you be a good girl, and I'll come see you real soon. Oh, bye-bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Nurse, give me a hand there.
Wow, it's like they've never handled an angry dog before.
Val, that's a man for you, darling. One moment of promises, ecstasy, then thrown away like a broken toy.
But Mooch isn't a bitch that can be kept down, and she makes her way back to the Sunset Strip to continue her quest for Hollywood fame.
don't be sad. I stay with you.
Right on. Wait, maybe that sign should have said get off.
It's the famous Playboy Club. I can tell you a lot of young girls have been discovered here, even for pictures. Oh, that's a bunny.
Movie, you can't show me something adorable and then just throw tits at me. It's not gonna work.
Whatever you have in mind, I must tell you the terrible news. There are very few parts for a four-legged strippers.
Mooch's next destination is an automotive repair shop, where she meets the next man of her dreams. It's James Darren!
Oh, now we are getting lucky again. There's a handsome one for you. It's James Darren. It's really James Darren.
Despite Mooch's zoophilia fantasy interlude, she still can't seem to get James Darren's attention. So, she does the pragmatic thing and moves on. Mooch, no! Oh, thank God. It was just a suicidal ruse to capture her leading man's attention.
Clever girl.
The trick works, and James Darren accepts Mooch with open arms, and then he takes her to the beach for a romantic rendezvous.
Wonderful. Compromise him. He'll never get out of this.
Hey kids, wanna pet my dog? Little known fact, Jerry Sandusky actually got his start coaching for the Puppy Bowl. While James Darren goes to his friend's beach house to prepare the rape dungeon, Mooch acts like a woman scorned and goes on a wild rampage across the— oh look, there's the camera! Across the beach, popping not only the volleyball, but also a red balloon, as well as picking a fight with an inflatable seal. Mooch, I think the celebrity you're looking for is named Robert Blake.
Little children, you better tell what you see.
Hey, sunshine, did you miss me?
Rolf, only pedophiles laugh at the beach. After that bit of awkwardness, James Darren drives Mooch back to, you guessed it, Old MacDonald's methadone clinic, where once again, Mooch is left all alone and heartbroken.
Well, look, I was wondering, Doc, could I leave the dog here for a couple of weeks? You do take boarders, don't you?
No, yes, we have excellent facilities, round-the-clock care. Nurse, send for the attendant.
Yes, doctor.
Hey, sweetheart, don't take it so hard. Listen, hey, I'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Attendant, take this patient to wing 5, please.
Yes, sir.
You be a good girl, you hear? And I'll be back to get you just as soon as I'm through with the picture. All right? Yes, yes. Take care, Doc.
Depending on the month, I'd say this gives a whole new meaning to the phrase caged heat. Alright, Mooch, you're gonna get through this and I'm gonna help you. My first piece of advice to you would be to team up with the Pomeranian Brotherhood in order to guarantee yourself some protection against the Black Labs. Well, never mind that. Mooch just waits until the guard falls asleep, sneaks up his key, and then somehow unlocks herself. Good dog. You finally made it to a real film studio. Now, let's just see if you can get past this cliched plot obstacle.
That's it.
Guess I better go look for that dog that I never actually saw go in.
This is where you really belong.
It's Jill St. John.
This is Jill St. John's dressing room. And that's really Jill St. John's.
So, in the first two beach sequences, we see Mooch running towards a man, in a romantic fashion. However, now that she's met a female actress, she's running side by side with her, as if they're competing or something. Well, I guess we can assume Mooch isn't a lesbian, which I guess is a fair point to make, because, back in the 70s, a rumor like that could really derail a dog's career. Mooch impresses Jill St. John with her ability to move her paws back and forth, and Jill instructs her hairdresser to give Mooch an extreme makeover as soon as she's out of the chair.
Really? They come and they go. Could use a shampoo. You're beautiful, if I do say so myself.
Polly want a cracker. Now it weighs 500 pounds. Yes, indeed. Have a drink, my dear?
It's Jim Backus. He played Mr. Magoo and Thurston Howell on Gilligan's Island. It's Jim Backus.
Yes, it's Jim Backus. By George, it's Jim Backus.
Did Mr. Magoo just fart? Jim Backus takes an instant shine to Mooch, and he even promises her a starring role in an upcoming TV spot that he's shooting. Well, looks like it might be true love after all, Mooch.
Made it big, you're big in Hollywood, you're a star. All that hustle paid off. You're number one, you're top dog now. Get it on, Mooch. Lap it on up now. And you can hear your public say it was your style that drove them wild. Mooch is here.
Darling, you made it. It's fantastic. In such a short time, look at the career you made. Oh, the Bever Clinic.
That's right. Unlike those other sorry bastards, Jim Backus drives Mooch right past the Bel Air Clinic and onto the Hollywood estates where she is sure to become a star. Right on.
Darling, the people are all here. Oh, where did you get this haunted mug?
This is Mrs. Magoo.
This is Magoo. Oh, she's darling.
You know the TV special I'm doing with the DOG? I want to show her to the producer.
A great idea. And the casting office is right inside. And as for you, I get 10% of the bone.
You know what, lady? At Jim Backus's age, you'll be lucky to get any percent of the bone. They enter into a lavish pool party where Jim Backus shows Mooch off to all of his hotshot Hollywood friends.
Daisy.
Hello, hello.
I want you to say hello to Mrs. Magoo.
Encantado, preciosa, encantado.
Hey, Rosie! How are you? Meet Mrs. Magoo.
Oh, then here, have a potato chip.
Oh, come on. Forget it for a minute, all right.
Listen,
Hey, Jerry! Jerry, you're the guy I want to see.
Annie, who's your friend?
You know that TV special we're going to do together?
Yeah?
For the comedy spot, huh?
Hey, she got any talent?
Any talent? Watch her. Little audition, baby. There you go.
I don't know. Old Yeller used to do this amazing thing with a jar of peanut butter.
Hey, she's terrific. You know something? That dog will go far.
Unfortunately, Mooch's happiness is short-lived, as she soon runs into all of the old friends that she had met on her journey.
There's Vincent Price, and James Darren, and Jill St. John's. They recognize you. All is lost.
Oh, you know, it's Shaggy.
Hey, that's Sunshine.
Well, hello, princess.
Don't just stand there. Hide. They will know you're only a mutt.
Shaggy, I remember.
That's Sunshine.
Oh, little princess.
I know it's Mrs. Magoo. Sir, she fooled me.
What are you doing here?
Read the writing on the wall, asshole, you suck!
She rode all the way out.
You're fucking worthless!
You'll never make it in this
He fooled me. I thought you were
You trash! You shit! You motherfucker!
I wouldn't have even remembered fucking you if it hadn't been the worst 45 seconds of my life.
We've been had. A little all over the soup.
You're a fucking piece of trash!
I'm sorry, this film is really fetching some personal issues for me. With her dreams destroyed, Mooch escapes the party and finds a dark world outside.
Poor darling. To have come so close to the impossible dream.
But something inside of her makes her try for one last chance at happiness.
Mooch, don't give up. Let's make one more try.
It's the vet from before. Huh?
I know this is not why you came to Hollywood. But darling, don't be sad. Show business isn't everything. And this will last much longer.
This is Richard Burton saying, farewell, Mooch, wherever you are.
I adore this movie. Sure, it's completely inane and silly. The plot makes no sense, and the movie really doesn't know whether it wants to be some cutesy G-rated kids movie, or if it wants to throw thinly veiled innuendos of bestiality to the adult viewers. But it doesn't matter. It works. It's a silly little time capsule that only could have been created in the early 70s. You need to watch it. If you love dogs, if you love just weird, strange little comedies from that era, pick it up. It's free for download on most places on the internet. Just Google Mooch Goes to Hollywood, you'll find it. Anyway, thank you for watching The Far Out Cinephile. I have been Vincent Zunza, and stay tuned for the next episode where I will be reviewing...
Jan, are you working on your science project too?
I was going to start. You put it on, didn't you, Jan? I couldn't go to the store because my bike tires were flat. Because you didn't pump them up. Well, even if I did make the butterfly habitat, all the caterpillars died. Because you forgot to put the air holes in the box. I just give up. I'm such an idiot.
God damn it.
Now I wanna